Good evening and welcome to Tuesday Night Soul with the Soul Archive, myself and Charlotte, and what a record to start off tonight's 2-hour show, taking you through until 9 o'clock. What a record from last weekend,
Yeah,
Matt.
absolute tune from last weekend. We went into a record store and it was on in the background, and both me and Jordan just looked at each other like, what the hell is this? And we asked the guy behind the counter, and he was like, oh, it's just off a CD. He was like, right, we've got to have it. And
gotta have that track. What a brilliant record from the Rollers and Knocking at the Wrong Door. Brilliant compilation CD, Eccentric Soul. Check it out. You can get it on Spotify, and if you want to buy the physical CD, you can probably get it off Discogs, I'm sure you can. Great CD compilation, Eccentric Soul. But starting off tonight's show with a special dedication to MD Records, because great news for MD Records. They have just released the Soul Sensation 45. Daddy Baby, I Love You. Do you know why that is? It's because I always read it wrong on the label. It's Baby, I Love You, part 1, and the instrumental on the flip side. So big
You're
shout out.
messing things up already, aren't you?
Yeah, first record. So big shout out to MD Records. Released this last week. As always, www.mdrecords.co.uk. Pick this up now for a tenner. Yeah, just as good as the other side, the instrumental of Baby I Love You, the Soul Sensations, just showcasing that great sound from the Virtue Studios in Philadelphia. Some incredible breaks in that record, I tell you that. So 2 great sides just released from www.mdrecords.co.uk. The Soul Sensations and Baby I Love You, that's part 2 and part 1 on the other side, but we always play part 1, so good to spin the instrumental to kick off tonight's show. So loads of great tunes in store for tonight, and we're just going to get bang straight into the tunes tonight, including this one from Generation.
For days and days, and I know, I said I know, you got another woman somewhere around. Hey, I'm a good woman, I'm a good woman, I'm such a good woman. Don't treat me like dirt. I don't go nowhere. You don't take me out. If I put on a nice dress, baby, you wanna start a fight. I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna move away from here. Every time that I want happiness. Oh yes, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, sounds of The Generation and I'm a Good Woman.
Now I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna move.
So many great versions of this record,
Yeah,
isn't there? There's
yeah.
so many. Of course, Barbara Lynn. I think that is the original. The Barbara Lynn version is the original. I could be possibly wrong. And there's also the Cold Blood version, which is equally as good. And if you want to watch a really, really good video on YouTube, check out Cold Blood, sorry, and I'm a Good Woman on YouTube. Some great footage there.
Change gonna come. A change gonna come, baby. And I don't mean maybe. I'm gonna leave you. Yeah, 'cause I'm a good woman. No, no, no. I'm a good woman. Yeah. I'm a good, hey, woman.
Oh, how to start a
Wow.
show off.
What a tune. I love the lyrics.
Generation
Absolutely, yeah.
and I'm a Good Woman. So thank you for joining us on Tuesday Night Soul with myself and Charlotte. Got here just in time tonight,
Yeah,
Charlotte, for
running
sure.
late
We
again.
was running late, got a bit of a sweat on, but the weather in Wigan is awful tonight.
Yeah.
But at least it's not roasting hot like it has been for the last few weeks' show. So thank you for joining us. Getting loads of comments on the live feed coming in. There was a bit delayed tonight, the comments. I don't know what was going on, but they are coming through, so not to worry now. So loads of great tunes lined up. No organisation, as always with the show. We always just pull some records out the box and see what comes out with it. So this one is a record I've not played for a good few weeks, probably over a month now. A record, Barbara and Brenda and Don't Wait Up For Me Mama, but the flip side of it, and who put out the rumour.
They say my baby
That was such a surprise to find that on the B-side of Dynamo Records and Barbara and Brenda, who put out The Rumour, and a record that our good friend Daz Dakin has started to play out, or was playing out, and who put me onto. It's great, innit, when you discover a record that you really, really love and then find out it's on the flip side of a record.
I just love that like unfinished touch to it, and how raw it sounds.
It
sounds a little bit messy in a way, and I just think that makes it so unique and pleasing. I love it.
We love Barbara and Brenda, don't we?
Yeah. I can't think of a track we don't like from them.
Yeah, that is two artists, although they do go under one. We need to find out more about that group, because I know absolutely nothing. Barbara and Brenda.
I think they went to Detroit a Go-Go a couple of years ago. You know when Danny Payton went?
Barbara and Brenda?
One of them did, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because Danny's met them, I'm positive.
Really?
Could be wrong. I could be wrong,
But anyway, let's carry on, and I think we'll go with a bit of more Detroit tonight with this one. Toby Lark.
True love is good for the soul. It's good for the young, and it's good for the old. It's good for the weak, and it's good for the strong. I ain't seen my baby in all so long. I ain't seen my baby in all so long. Oh yeah, now tell me what I say. You know it's I've been missing since you've been gone. I miss your kissing, boy, you've been gone too long. I can't find nobody, to understand. I said I need somebody to hold my hand. I said I need somebody to hold my trembling hand. Oh yeah, now tell me what I say. You know it came to me in the middle of the night. Said if you got you a good man, girl, you better treat him right. Or you'll be waiting, by the telephone and praying he'll call you and say he's coming on back home. And pray he'll call you and say he's coming on back home. Hey, now tell me what I say. Oh, sometimes I feel so lonely. Sometimes I wanna cry. Sometimes I feel so downhearted, and I just wanna lay down and die. And every now and then, I think about your loving. I think about your kissing. I think about
Yeah, brilliant sounds, Toby Lark and True Love, and I can't believe I only came across that. Well, we both did, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, it's a new one for us.
Brilliant record, and something that always took me by surprise when I was younger was that Toby Lark was also Toby Legend, who brought us Time Will Pass You By, and the greatest story ever was...
Why did she go under so many different names?
They did, though, didn't they? A lot of people just went under different names. I don't know the ins and outs of it, but one of the stories is that Gilly went and met... he went and met under the name Toby Lark, and she said, well, what about my other tracks? Under the name Toby Legend, Time Will Pass You By, and he was like, what?
It just never fails to surprise us, Gilly, honestly. Wow, what a legend.
7:15 on a Tuesday evening.
Everybody gather around now. I got a new dance for you. I know you're tired of doing the skate now, the jingling and the boogaloo. All right now, not this new dance. Hey, it's really uptight. And once you learn, girl, you'll be out of sight. Hey, can you dig it? From side to side with good action. strand, baby. All right now, you're doing the strand, baby. All right now, you're doing the strand, baby. Come on now, do it. Hey, hey, all you girls in your mini skirts now, yeah, boys and your high boys too. Come on, out here in the work now, let me teach you just what you can do. All right now, now come on, baby. There's no need to be shy or afraid. Just do what I said, and you'll have it made. Woo! Hey, now you're doing the strand, baby. All right now, you're doing the strand, baby. Come on now, you're doing the strand, baby. Oh yeah, yeah, you're moving it. On your leg, your feet, your arms. Come on, baby. Work it out now. You're looking good, baby. All right now, you're doing the strand, baby. Come on, I wanna see you throw it, baby.
Yeah, little Stanley Vance Records and the Strand. A record I always say reminds me of the Black Bee All-Nighters in Manchester. Miss them all-nighters so much, but miss, I think, every all-nighter at the minute.
Any nighter I miss.
I know, even the rubbish ones, that, although we're not
No,
going to mention
don't.
names.
There isn't any rubbish nighter.
Not at the
okay?
minute, there's not,
No,
anyway.
there really isn't.
Few shout-outs to do. Steve the Priest is listening in.
Hello, Steve. We've got Mark Anderson on. We've got
Carol Hesketh is listening in.
We've got Roger Palmer, Angie and Ian Wills. Hello, guys. We've got Gilly. We've got
Nicola Anderson's listening in as well. Good evening, Gilly and Nicola. You got us into trouble last week and keeping us drinking in that pub on a Sunday. We missed our train home.
we got in at like 2 a.m. in the morning from London. We was not happy, was we?
We was knackered. We was shattered. I tell you that. What happened was we ended up going. I don't know if anyone's seen on Facebook. There was a live stream happening in Soho and in London last Sunday, and it went on till 6 o'clock, and our train was at 6:30 from Euston. And we said, oh, it was only 10 minutes away, but then we met up with Gilly and Nicola, and we ended up going to the pub.
We just didn't want to leave them. It was just so nice to catch up with them and see friends.
It was good to socialise, and anyway, we ended up missing our train, but we got home at 1 o'clock in the morning, but we got home in the end. So good evening, welcome to Tuesday Night Soul. If you've just joined us, if you're a new listener, we're here every Tuesday night. We stream 7 o'clock through till 9, and if you miss the stream, you can catch up on YouTube as well. Here's Daryl Fletcher.
Girl, you put a hurting on me. Now I'm in the dark about a lot of things. You caught me with your smile, girl, I like your style, but you really had me moved, you broke my heart. I heard Tom going around the neighborhood. You've been seen holding hands with another guy. What good am I without you? Like a pretty red rose, my love for you began to blow. It grew so wide, it filled my room. It grew so high, it's touching the sky. Now I wanna marry you on the 4th of July. Any way it goes, I want my heart to show.
Good evening to Mally as well. Hope you're doing well, Mally.
What good am I without you? I heard Tom going around the neighborhood. You've been seen holding hands with another guy. What good am I
That is one of them records, it just never gets old. Atmospheric Northern Soul all-nighter tune from Daryl Fletcher, and that guy did so many great tracks, but that to me is just one of the best Northern Soul records ever. Here's a great record from Charlie Rich. Good evening and welcome to Tuesday Night Soul with the Soul Archive.
Shoulder to cry. Oh, if you walk away and leave me, all my hopes and dreams are gone. Don't tear me down. Don't tear me down. Don't tear me down. Don't tear me have pity on a fool like me. I love you so much, can't you see? When I'm with you, everything is fine. I'm asking you to help me one more time. If there's any kindness in your heart, show it now and give me a break.
Record that is. Released on Ace Kent, courtesy of Adi Crosdale. Put so many great records out that we play here on Tuesday Night Soul. Can you believe that track was originally unissued? Great records. Charlotte loves the backing singers in that.
Female backing singers just...
It makes that record, doesn't it?
I love them. I just love female vocals. They touch me, I don't know, deep in the heart.
It makes it, that record. Just them backing singers all make it. And who are them backing singers? Will we ever know? I don't know. Maybe somebody out there. Probably Des Parker. He always comments with all the knowledge and information behind the stream.
Little Wikipedia of soul, isn't he? So,
we have Des Parker there in the background on the comments section. So then we get to read the comments out and look dead clever. Sarah Harmson says, can you give me a shout out in a very wet Chesterfield? It's also a very wet Wigan here.
It's not a very nice view here.
No, we're just looking out the window now and the wind it's howling. I reckon if maybe you can hear it.
I think you can hear it.
You can hear it, yeah. We've got the windows open here and I can pick it up on the headphones, but it is howling in Wigan today.
Shout out to Sean Hunt. He says, how long have I been missing out on this for? Throughout the whole of lockdown. Where have you been, Sean?
Since about March, probably. Yeah. If you're a new listener here tonight, we've been streaming this every single Tuesday on the Northern Soul official Facebook page, and we also put it on YouTube for playback. So if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, go onto YouTube and put in the Soul Archive. So welcome, Sean. I hope you enjoyed Tuesday Night Soul tonight. We're with you until 9 o'clock. Good evening to Angie Wills, who's saying great tune. tune. I love this. Loads of people on tonight. Des, Mark Anderson's on tonight. Will Purvis is listening in. Loads of people.
So I'm just reading Will Purvis' comment now. Jordan Wilson and Charlotte Hindley came up with your tongue twister from a couple of weeks back. I'm glad it took you so long to get a tongue twister, but Joe, I've lost it. Where's it? Oh, there we go. Can you say some Soul Shore sells soul shows 4 times?
What?
Yeah.
No. Who says that? Will?
Yeah.
No. Will, I'm not even...
No, I'm not
Will,
even going to try.
Charlotte can't even read it back from a comment, so no way can I do that.
I can't read as it is, so...
Right, carrying on with this one, Canadian Soul. This record only ever got a release in Canada. Murray Saxton and Losing Control.
I lose control. Every time I see you with somebody new, I tell myself that we're really through. But I find myself believing in reality. 'Cause no matter what I do, you gotta hold on, baby. Then I lose control.
Losing control.
I said I lose control.
Losing control.
I lose control. I go out of my head. I break out in a chill like I wish I was dead. I said I lose control.
Losing control.
I said I lose control.
Losing control.
It's a million miles from the window to the phone. I'd like to be brave and pretend I'm not home. I try to start going places and start doing things, but I still fall apart when the telephone rings, and then I lose control.
Losing control.
I said I lose control.
Losing control.
I lose control. I go out of my head. I break out in a chill like I wish I was dead. I said I lose control.
Losing control.
I said I lose control.
Losing control.
Ooh, baby, I love you. Oh, baby, I want you. Oh, baby, I need you. Oh, baby, I love you. Oh, baby, you're my heart's desire. Oh, baby.
Coming up after this record, Misheard song lyrics.
Just like a baby with a brand new toy. You got me jumping up and down for joy. Never have I heard of a love like this before. Got all I want, I don't need nothing more. And I know you're too good to be true. The clothes you wear are the best they sell. Your perfume has got that expensive smell. When it comes to talking about good looks, you look like a model out of a book. And I know you're too good to be true. I can't believe that your love for me is real. I can't believe this feeling I feel. To the world I wanna cry out loud. My little girl makes me feel so proud. Hey!
Well, it might be a cold day across the United Kingdom tonight, but I hope that one's warmed you up. It's certainly warmed me up, got me in the mood for an all-nighter. Harvey Scales and the Seven Sounds, and Too Good to Be True, Magic Touch Records, and a great £30 to £50 record. Right, okay, so it's time now for Misheard song lyrics.
Is it really?
It's it's over. It's 34 minutes past 7. Normally we do Misheard song lyrics at 1:30. So tonight we have got a good one. To be honest with you, I completely ran out. I've been trying to think of some really good Misheard song lyrics and I couldn't think of any. So a friend of mine, April, I know she always listens in, a good friend of both of ours, isn't she?
Yeah, absolutely love the girl.
She is a good laugh, and this is all because of her, this one tonight. It is April's Misheard song lyrics. She said to me, "Did you know that Luther Ingram wears a dress?" Did you know Luther Ingram wears a dress?
I didn't know that. No.
Well, according to April, Luther Ingram can't confess. No, I must confess, I'm wearing a dress. Now
I'm glad he got that off his chest.
That was good. That was good. So Misheard song lyric tonight is Luther Ingram wearing a dress. So listen carefully to the comments into the lyrics. Sorry, where he says, "I must confess, I'm in this dress." Right, here we go. Misheard song lyrics for tonight.
If it's all the same to you, babe,
Here you go.
I confess I'm in distress. Loneliness is getting me down. My heart will break, for heaven's sake. Please keep me around. If it's all the same to you, babe. If it's all the same to you, babe. Got to have your sweet, sweet charm. Take me in your loving arms. I need you. I need you. I want you, babe. Got to have you. I need you. If it's all the same to you, baby. If it's all the same to you, baby. I can't take these heartaches. I know I'm gonna lose my mind. Understand, I'm a lonely man, and I need you all the time. If it's all the same to you, baby. If it's all the same to you, baby. To be loved is my only destination, baby. And you're my every inspiration. I need you. I need you. I want you, babe. Got to have you. I need you. If it's all the same to you, baby. If it's all the same to you, baby. I'm like a lost, helpless child. Without your love, I'll never smile. I can't help myself. I can't love no one else.
Detroit masterpiece, Luther Ingram, and if it's all the same to you. Good evening to Deborah Dale, who's listening in from a very wet and windy Scotland. Thank you, Deborah, for purchasing your Empire Soul All-Nighter tickets, now rescheduled for September 2021. So thank you to Deborah Dale for supporting the Soul Archive and buying your Empire Soul All-Nighter tickets. If anybody else needs tickets out there, feel free to get in touch with either myself, Jordan Wilson on Facebook, or Charlotte Hinley, and either one of us can sort you out a ticket and get it in the post for you.
It's a must go to attend event. next year it will be the last ever Empire all-nighter, and it will be a sellout. So
Totally.
yeah, make sure you can make
For
it.
sure.
For sure.
It'll be for sure a sellout next year for the Empire Soul All-Nighter, because, like I've been saying over the last few weeks, only a warning that we've been selling tickets now already for over a year in preparation for this September, but because of the coronavirus, it's had to be rescheduled for September 2021. Means we've got another year of promoting on our hands, so it is definitely going to be a sellout. Nearly 400 tickets pre-sold already, so it's going to be the unmissable event of 2021. Oh, the Valentine's Breakaway doesn't want to play. And that rhymes as well. The Valentine's Breakaway does not want to play tonight. That is an issue with issues. There is an... I'll show you. All vinyl tonight. The Breakaway Valentine's. There is a problem with these records that all the demos play fine. And sometimes... I can play this on one deck and it'll play perfectly fine. Play it on another deck and it won't play. But anyway, let's go with this one. Modern Records, Jackie Day. Whilst I fling the Valentine's Breakaway out the window, it can go with the wind.
Get your stepping now, baby. Get your clothes and hit that door. Get your heels to clicking, baby. Don't you come back no more. Just step on back, back where you stayed last night. Because I see right now, baby, you don't intend to do right. Get your stepping now, baby. Every rag that you own is packed. All but one old raggedy suit, you got it on your back. So step on back, right back where you've been now. You better call her, baby, and tell her you'll be moving in. Get your stepping now, baby. I'm completely fed up with you. That little bit of you've been doing, I can get somebody else to do. So step on back, back to the one you love. Because you're lying and you're cheating, I've done got sick and tired of. Get to stepping, move. Get to stepping, make it. Get to stepping, get. Get to stepping, move. Get to stepping, get. Get to stepping, move.
Yeah, from the brilliant Jackie Day.
Get to stepping, move. Get to stepping, move. Get to stepping,
Kent Records and Get to Steppin'.
get to stepping, move.
The Valentine's Breakaway has gone out the window, not to be played again. It's weird, that record. You play it on some decks and it plays fine, and then on other decks it plays awful. I suppose that's what you get for playing old records from the 60s. So yeah, we had a great time in London just gone, didn't we? It was brilliant.
It was great. Really enjoyed it.
It was good, and on Sunday, to our surprise, we went down to Soho to spend some time with Steph, who has a group page called Soul Nights on Facebook, and I can't recommend it enough. If you want something to listen to on a Sunday, get onto the Soul Nights Facebook group. It's spelt Soul Nites, Soul Nights, and they have a stream every Sunday on there, but it's a stream with guests as well. They invite people down to Soho, a select number of people, socially distanced, a few drinks, few beverages, and a great Sunday afternoon mean, we really,
And
really
some
enjoyed
fantastic
it.
tunes. Yeah, I got to have a dance, so
That's it.
That's what I enjoyed most.
Charlotte had a
about
little
it.
bit. I'm not going to embarrass you, but Charlotte had a little bit of a tear in her eye
I did,
last
yeah.
Sunday because it was the first time we'd been socialising and seeing people dancing, wasn't it?
Yeah, just seen. I don't know. I feel like welling up now. It just feels like a long time coming, and I'm just excited for the next time we can get back out dancing with like-minded soul people, so that's what matters.
So yeah, great time in London and a great time with Steph at Soul Nights. So check them out on the Facebook group Soul Nights, Soul Nits. Join the Facebook group. They do a soul show every Sunday. Right, this next one, another big shout out to MD Records, Mark and Des Parker. At the beginning of the show, we played the brand new release, now out on the website, available for order. The Soul Sensations and Baby I Love You. We played that at the start of the show, so we're going to play the next release that has just been released as well. This is Roland Johnson and Yours and Mine. There's loads of fans of Roland Johnson on the Northern Soul official Facebook page now, and this is his new release. www.mdrecords.co.uk. You can pick this up for a tenner.
I know that Romeo and Juliet had a fling back in history. No matter what they share, they can't compare. Not to you and me. 'Cause we got the kind of love affair they write books about, the million-selling kind. And whose love affair takes the top award for being so divine. If you wanna know who, it's yours and mine. If you wanna know who, it's yours and mine. We got the kind of love affair that writes songs about, the Grammy-winning kind. And whose love affair takes the top award for the greatest of all time. I wanna know who, yours and mine. Who, yours and mine. You're the best thing to me. Oh, tell me how much better can a love affair, oh, please, love affair. We got the kind of love affair that make movies of, the Oscar-winning kind. And whose love affair takes the top award? Girl, you know you blow my mind. If you wanna know who, I wanna know, it's yours and mine. Oh, if you wanna know who, it's yours and mine. Oh, I think about you all the time, girl, day and night. But this sure enough divine, sweet love it, oh, so divine. You're the best of all time. Oh yeah. Tell me who, baby girl, got the best of affair going on, baby. It's our love affair, and we need to be together.
Yeah, get that whilst you can. www.mdrecords.co.uk. You can pick that up for a tenner. Great sounds of Roland Johnson. And isn't it so refreshing, Charlotte, that it's just, there's music that's still being played like this, and you know, still being made in a real studio. Great sounds of Roland Johnson and yours and mine. This next record is especially going out to Tim Mumford. This one is A Lack of Afro.
Love to give. I got so much love to give, baby. Now what do you say? Why don't we spend a while on it? A little bit of this, take your time and let it stew. A little bit of that, take your time and let it brew. Let it slowly simmer for you, bring it to the boil. Sprinkle it with sugar, not too heavy on the oil. A touch of me and you, up the heat but not too far. A little twist of ooh, and a pinch of ooh la la. A little bit of this, I'm giving you the best of me. A little more of that, I'm cooking up a recipe for love. Standing on the crossroads, I've been waiting to watch you change. Whoa, bending over backwards, I've been hoping that we stay the same. Standing on the crossroads, I've been waiting to watch you change. Whoa, bending over backwards, I've been hoping that we stay the same. I've got so much love to give, I got so much more to give, baby. Baby, now what do you say? Why don't we spend a while on it? A little dose of you, then add what's left of me. A whole lot more of loving, we could start a family. Slowly cool it down, don't let these things go cold. Cause I want you around until the days when we are old. Standing on the crossroads, I've been waiting to watch you change. Whoa, bending over backwards, I've been hoping that we stay the same. Standing on the crossroads, I've been waiting to watch you change. Whoa, bending over backwards, I've been hoping that we stay the same. Add a touch of me and you, up the heat but not too far. A little twist of ooh, and a pinch of ooh la la. A little bit of this, I'm giving you the best of me. A little bit of that, I'm cooking up a recipe for love. Said I'm cooking up a recipe for love. Yeah, yeah. Said I'm cooking up a recipe for love. Whoa, whoa, baby, yeah, yeah. Whoa,
Apologies to everyone on Facebook there. Unfortunately, we did get taken down. It's crazy, innit? 1 week we can go without getting took down at all. We can go for a full 2-hour show and not get took down, and then all of a sudden you get taken down. That is why we also stream at www.mixlr.com/Tuesday Night Soul, because we never ever get any interruptions on there, and you can always listen back on YouTube as well. So if you don't want any interruptions and you want to listen again, you can always listen back on YouTube by searching the Soul Archive. But anyway, that last record was called A Lack of Afro and a Recipe of Love. A good friend of mine, Tim Mumford, who always listens into the show, a project that he's been ongoing with, and asked if we could possibly play it. So that one, especially to mine and Charlotte's good friend Tim Mumford. So I hope that was okay. Unfortunately, it did get interrupted halfway through, but it will be out there on YouTube for everybody to listen to. Anyway, this next record record is a big shout out to North Broad Street Records. Colin Law, we've been playing this on a test pressing over the last few weeks that Colin supplied an advanced test pressing to us, but now it is available to purchase for yourselves for at home. It comes with, where's it gone, a lovely sleeve as well. Ike Perry and the lyrics, a double-sided sleeve with information on the back, a really nice finish to this. So if you want to get a copy of that, visit www.northbroadstreetrecords.co.uk. And here it is.
The devil was my life. Ain't gambling. All I did since I met you, baby. I'm I've lied. And I've cheated. And out with other men's wives. Since I met you, baby, I've changed. I said a woman, she can make a man right or wrong. Hey, 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 a woman, she can make a man weak or strong. I've lied. I did it. And I've cheated. Yes, I did. I have you. Since I met you, baby, I can't. 'Cause you're the blame. And baby, I'm not ashamed. Since I met you, baby, God must have sent you to me. Since I met you, baby, God must have sent you to me. Since I met you, baby,
Yeah, a great record from North Broad Street Records, a record label based in Scotland that are putting out loads of great newly released, previously unissued tracks from studio master tapes and reel to reel. That one courtesy of Colin Law. Check out their website, northbroadstreetrecords.co.uk.
You should check out their studio as well. Did
Yeah.
you see that on Facebook of their studio? God, it doesn't, not a scratch in ours.
Our bedroom. But yeah, Colin Law, great guy. He informs me as well that he's got loads more great tunes to come out on the label. We've also added a new addition to our website. In the week, I have added labels in the spotlight. So if I can understand the pace me and Charlotte go through this show, trying to get as many records into the 2 hours as possible. It can be a bit confusing with all the information on the new releases. So if you go to www.thesoularchive.com, along the top of the screen you'll see a tab which says radio. Click on radio, scroll halfway down the page and you'll see labels in the spotlight, and then you see all the new release records that we're playing and where you can pick them up easily with all the information on there. So if you want to check the Soul Archive out, you can go to www.thesoularchive.com. And if you remember, a few weeks ago we was also asking if people wanted to support the Soul Archive with our projects that we've got going on, that you could buy a frame print or just a normal print. Well, they are well into production now and we're getting them out for week beginning the 14th of September. So bear with us. It's a lot of hard work getting all the prints framed and then packaged so they're safe with the labels and everything. But bear with us. They are on our way. They're on the way to you.
Made and created by yours truly in the shed, in the soul shed.
In the soul shed. So they'll all be coming to you, and thank you so much for supporting this project. It means so much. All the profit that we've made from the prints, the frame prints, all goes back into the website. We've got loads and loads of history-defining imagery now coming in. And you said before that somebody submitted a photo, didn't they?
Just as we came live, someone submitted a fantastic picture of Tommy Hunt live at Wigan. So I'm really excited to share that out with you guys, and it's a nice scanned-in photo as well. So if you've got any photos or memorabilia or just memories and stories that you'd like to tell, just get in touch with us, because we'd love to hear them. We would, wouldn't we?
We would indeed. So check out www.thesoularchive.com. If you want more information about the project, go to the About Us tab, and you'll learn everything you need to know about us and the projects that we've got coming. Back into Detroit, Toby Lark.
Money, I do for the shows. Free to get ready, and for her to go. Stop scratching your head and bending your knees. Sweep it out in the shade, and baby, please, please. Now get a little tighter with the one you love. Make life a little brighter for the one you love. It's good for the rich, yeah. It's good for the poor. It's meant for the little boy in the house next door. Stop scratching your head, boy, and bending your roots. Sweep it out in the shade, yeah. And baby, please, please. Come on and get a little tighter with the one you love. Make life a little brighter for the one you love. For the one you love. For the one you love. Stop scratching your head, boy, and bending your knees. Sweep it out in the shade, yeah. And baby, please, please, please. Come on, get a little tighter with the one you love. Make life a little brighter for the one you love. For the one you love.
Yeah, playing this record especially for Adrian Bull, who's been messaging me this week talking about Detroit tracks, a shared love of Detroit music. Adrian Bull, a Detroit soul collector. So great chatting to you on Facebook this week, and he's put me on some great records as well. So playing that one, Toby Lark, for Adrian Bull. Also, another shout out we need to do is for Keith and Kerry Morgan, also known, Keith, of course, as H from Wolverhampton. They're sat out on the Grand Union Canal in a narrowboat in Swarley, I think it is Swarley. I don't know. Swarley. Oh, I've got it all mixed up now. They're sat out on a narrowboat anyway. They're living the dream, they say, living the dream. Always getting the messages mixed up on here. So big shout out to Keith and Kerry Morgan, always listening in. Thank you so much. Also, Leon Rose has messaged in as well, asking if I could put together my top 5 albums of all time. That is something I'm going to have to think about. We should both do that.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
I've been thinking about, because a lot of people have been asking if we could do some sort of playlists on YouTube So that's a good idea. If we put all our favourite tracks into playlists and then get it up on the Soul Archive YouTube account. So Leon Rose, who's messaged in, I'm sure we can do that. Big thank you to everybody who's saying all the kind comments and messaging in to me personally about the Soul Archive. Check out the Soul Archive, www.thesoularchive.com. There is loads of tabs along the top that you can have a look into. It's all our projects, something that me and Charlotte and our friend Mike have formed within lockdown to keep us occupied whilst we've not been able to get to the nighters. So loads of big things to come from the Soul Archive brewing in the background. Gwen Davis and my man Don't Think I Know. Stafford Top of the World all-nighters like this.
I know my baby is running around with another woman way across town. He says he's working hard, and I know it's true, 'cause it's a man-killing job, baby. Try to take care of two. And what hurts me so is my man. Don't think I know. Somebody hit him, 'cause I've peeped his game. Oh, I know all about him. I even know her name. Somebody pulled his coat. What's going on? Oh, he ain't taking care of business, baby, when he brings it on home. Oh, and what hurts me so is my man. Don't think I know. When he meets me at the door, he greets me with a smile. Oh, you know that I wouldn't mind it every once in a while. But when his kisses turn to cold, oh, you know that makes me real sad. He even denies the way he is being. Oh, and that's what makes me real mad. Oh, and what hurts me so is my man. Don't think I know. Oh, you don't think I know.
Yeah, Gwen Davis. Brilliant record. Love how that one ends as well. Great nighter track that. Now the internet here today is so slow that we are struggling to get on the comments tonight. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is the weather, but the stream seems to be going okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you're picking us up okay. We've had no bad comments so far anyway, but the comments are taking ages and ages to come through, so sorry if we're not replying to yeah, they are coming in slow. But anyway, sticking in Detroit, Giant Records.
I've been talking to you, baby, and all you say is maybe. But I'm gonna get you someday. Oh, tell me that you're mine.
Yeah, Miss Lorraine Chandler. I'm always told about that legendary performance she did at the Stafford Top of the World All-Nighter, I think with Eddie Parker. She came over and stayed in the company of Chris King and Dave Thorley. Always talk so much about on the All-Nighter, seeing that performance. Just wish we could have been there to see it. Unfortunately, Lorraine Chandler passed away a few months ago, so what a great loss to the soul scene. But Lorraine Chandler made so many great tracks from the Motor City, of course. Now a few hellos to do. Should we do a few hellos? Have you got a few hellos? We've got April is listening in. She says, my niece Erin says, hello Charlotte and Jube. Did you get, I hope you got our Misheard song lyric earlier, April. I did I Can't Confess I'm in a Dress by Luther Ingram.
We've got Dick Crane again. He always comes and support. He says he's in Dubai, so he's sorry he's late.
Wow, Dubai, that's amazing.
I think he said that.
We've got David Harris, who listens in every week. He's always trying to get Marvin Smith to listen in as well, so good evening to David Harris, a regular listener of the show. Dave Nolan has put as well, because I was saying that the internet is slow tonight, and we're getting slow replies on the comments because the comments are coming in so slow. He says, I know, I commented 3 weeks ago. So good evening to Dave Nolan. Sorry for only just getting your comment. The comments are coming in really, really slow tonight. But yeah, got any more hellos to do? Paul Lawton, is that Paul Lawton?
Where was that?
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah, we've got Paul Lawton, we've got Bernie Baines. He says, hey Charlotte, move a bit to your left. You're nearly off screen.
And move it to your left, move to your right. Shake it in, shake it all. Is that not a song? Put it in, put it out. No.
Oh, that's what she said.
Charlotte, what have I told you about that? Right. Anyway, back to the music. So from Detroit, back into Philadelphia, and another great record from MD Records is this one from the Insoles. Still available on the website, this. Who remembers this from a few months ago? Started hammering this.
I've got the feeling. I've got the feeling. I've got the feeling. I've got the feeling. Well, I've got the feeling. Oh, that you got something going for you. Well, I've got the feeling that you're gonna be leaving me real soon. But before you walk away, let me have this one thing to say. I've already got me somebody new. Oh, I've already found me somebody who's gonna do all those things that you want to do. I've got the feeling. I've got the feeling. I feel alright. I've got the feeling. It's not just the spine. I've got the feeling. Oh, but I've got the feeling. Oh, that you think I'm gonna cry over you. I've got the feeling. You think that I'm gonna be blue. So hurry up and leave. We will find out which one will agree. 'Cause I've already found me somebody new. Oh, I've already got me somebody who's gonna do all the things that you want to do. I've got the feeling. I feel.
Yeah, a previously unreleased record that came from a studio master tape, reel to reel, and passed on to Des Parker. They licensed it and put it out on MD Records. It's still available as well at www.mdrecords.co.uk. Ron Shaw has just put a comment on there. I don't know if you've seen it on your phone there, Charlotte. Ron Shaw has just put, whilst the comments are slow tonight, Merry Christmas. That tickled me, that one did.
What have you got on your t-shirt? Who's it got? Is it James Jameson?
It's Mike
asking.
Terry.
Mike Terry.
It's Mike Terry on the t-shirt.
Baritone
Motown
sax.
Funk Brothers saxophone player, and this t-shirt was actually given to me by Ethan Howarth at an all-nighter. I think he picked it up when he went over to America, and a good friend he is, passed it on. So yeah, Mike Terry is on the t-shirt. Mike Terry, baritone saxophone. Right, what time was it? It's going fast tonight, guys. It's going fast.
Really quick. Martin Brown says, Charlotte, do you know the words to every song?
I don't. I think she makes them all up. This is where I get all the Misheard song lyrics from.
It's from me.
Charlotte's the brains behind Misheard song lyrics. She just mimes them and pretends. No, I don't. That is Charlotte as a dancer. That she's always listening to soul music.
I'm constantly listening to it, so it's imprinted in my brain.
Brainwashed by me. 8:15 on a Tuesday evening, broadcasting from Wigan, literally around the world. So many listeners listening in tonight, and if you can't listen in for whatever reason, don't worry about it, because you can always catch up on YouTube. Just go onto YouTube and put in the Soul Archive. Now, anyway, over to this one. Great Taika Rim. Lighten up, baby.
Darling, you asked me to leave. Oh, darling, have mercy on me. Yeah, think of the deeds I've done. Think of my heart you won. You got the love I need. Lighten up, baby. Have mercy on me. Lighten up, baby. Consider my heart and let me stay. You made me love you, yes you did, in so many ways. Yeah, think of the love we shared. Remember, you said you cared. You got the love I need. Lighten up, baby. Have mercy on me. Lighten up, baby. Remember, my heart can feel every little hurt that you give. You got the love I need, the love I intend to keep. Lighten up, baby. Have mercy on me. Lighten up, baby. I can do better. I know I can. I can do better, baby. Oh, try me again. Yeah, it's more than I deserve. From my heart, I mean these words. You got the love I need. Lighten up, baby. Have mercy on me. Don't call it all. It's all my fault.
Quality Los Angeles soul
Baby.
from Taika Rim, of course. Soul Goddess. Lighten Up Baby did so many great tracks. My favourite, Were You Natural Baby. Love that track. But that one is Lighten Up Baby. Now I can see on the comments section, Ian Wills has just welcomed Steve Johnson into the group. So good evening, Steve Johnson. I hope that you are feeling better, because you have certainly been under the weather recently.
Yeah,
so
quick recovery, and
we're hoping you are in full health and fitness soon. Sending all our love out to you, Steve Johnson. Hope you're doing well. Loads of people on tonight, to be honest. Tim Mumford is still listening in. Hope you're well. Bit of Los Angeles soul for you there, Tim. Loads of great stuff still to come. But one thing I do want to mention again is that the Soul Archive prints that we were selling last week, I think it was, are well underway, as I said. But we have only got 7 framed prints of each design left. So if you would like a frame print, we're not going to do any more after this. We've only got 7 left of each design. So we've got a cassette, print, and we have got a patches print, which have all been photographed by a great photographer, Richard Horton, of course, from Blackpool. He's photographed our memorabilia, and we've had them printed and framed, but they have sold so fast. We have only got 7 left, and all the profit from these frame prints goes back into the Soul Archive. So if you would like one of the frame prints, get on to www.thesoularchive.com, go into the gift shop tab, you can buy one, and all the money goes into our Soul Archive project. The dream is to eventually do an exhibition of imagery and memorabilia for all you guys, for you guys to tell your story. Good evening, Melvin Davis, who has joined the live stream. Stay on, Melvin. I'm going to show you something after this record. Well, good evening, Melvin Davis, who has just joined the live stream in the comments section. Legendary Detroit soul artist, so from Wigan. We
are absolutely honoured to have you listening in us tonight.
And I've just pulled this out of the wardrobe, actually, Melvin. This is the original master tape of tracks I Must Love You by Melvin Davis, and Melvin Davis and Steve Mancha's version of I Need My Baby. So there you go, Melvin Davis, the original studio master tape that I bought recently. So whilst you're on the live stream tonight, let's play one of your tracks. So a big good evening to everybody on the Soul Archive radio show, going out to Detroit to Melvin Davis and I Must Love Ya.
I first met you, you were just another girl, yeah. And it took some time for me to realize you were different from the other girls, yeah. But when you stayed on my mind constantly, it didn't take long for me to see. Now this feeling inside me just keeps on driving me. I must love you, yeah.
Yeah, the icon that is Melvin Davis, and a surprise guest for us on Tuesday Night Soul. So good evening to you, Melvin Davis, from me and Charlotte, broadcasting here in Wigan, direct to you in the States. So it's an honour and a privilege to have you on board tonight, getting involved in the comments.
I hope you're reading all these amazing comments about that track we just played, and just sending all the love to you over there. So
100% for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, and as well, I don't know, where's my... I don't know if you've seen this before, Melvin. I bought this recently. I don't know if you ever remember it, but it is the United Sound Studio Master Tape of your two tracks, I Must Love You and I Need My Baby. So original studio master tape. Just pulled it out the cupboard. Someone commented, Jordan's in the cupboard again. Right, okay, over onto this one. A new release from Hit and Run Records, Don Varner. I played this last week and it went down a storm. Get on it.
Do what you want, I know that you're going to anyway. Do what you want, I know that I can't make you stay. 'Cause you're so young, and there's still a lot that you haven't done. When it's over, come on to me. I know that you got to go, so I won't try to change your mind. You got to go, but I know you'll find in time that the world is cold. But just remember what you've been told. When it's over, after you've been to every big town, things start to look the same. And after you turn the world upside down and step off on your last train, come on home to me. Alright, come on home to me. Alright. Now that you're gone, I've seen the darkest shadows fall. Now that you're gone, the hurt doesn't hurt me at all. I know that one day I'm gonna hear you say, you'll be home when it's over, baby. Yeah, now.
Yeah, a record that's relatively new for the Hit and Run label, and a track recorded over at Muscle Shoals famed studios, Don Varner and When It's Over, and a track that had never really had a release before that either, so check that out. Muscle Shoals, a great production on that one. Hit and Run Records for Don Varner, When It's Over, brand new release, or relatively new anyway. So if you order a copy of that, make sure to say where you heard it as well. You heard it on Tuesday Night Soul with Jordan and Charlotte. A great record. And somebody's just said the track we played before that was Melvin Davis and I Must Love You. Now over into San Francisco for this one, next one.
Make up your mind.
But I won't wait too long. Have you decided who do you want?
got to be one of the best discoveries ever, that, Charlotte,
Yeah,
eh?
absolutely love it.
100 Club, massive records from the how do you say it? Francisco's TKOs. I can't say it. That is my dyslexia coming through good and proper, for sure. But great records anyway. A brilliant 100 Club anniversary single that was previously unissued before its 45 release, courtesy of A.D. Crowsdale and crew. Melvin Davis has been on. It's been a great night, but Vic Paulino, Vic Paulino, I think that's
I
is that how you
can't
say
read
it?
that from over there.
Can you not see? I'll zoom in for you. Hang on, she can't see. Oh, I've lost it now. It's gone.
Where'd you
It's
go,
gone.
Vic?
Oh, there we go. Vic Paulino.
Oh, yeah, Polino.
All right, Polino. All right, he says, I'm out for Eat Out to help out tonight, but you two are blurring out on the table. I'm not sure my fellow eaters area are happy, but they've got to be tough. So Vic Polino is eating out tonight, but whilst he's eating out, he's got us blurring out on his table, and he's not missing out on Tuesday night. So thank you for that support.
I'll do anything that you want me to.
Oh, the Facebook police are so keen on tonight. Can you believe that last week the week before?
Yeah, we've had a good run, haven't we?
Yeah.
Two weeks on the trot without
any interruptions. And tonight we've been took down twice. So
it's all right though, Joe. We've got all the diehards still here.
yeah, thank you all for joining back on the Facebook, and everyone on Mixlr has got such an easy job listening on there because you get no interruptions whatsoever if you listen through Mixlr. So www.mixlr, that's spelled mixlr.com/Tuesday Night Soul. Listen through there. You get no visuals, you get no video of us. Lucky you, but you get great audio. So two ways to listen in, and as well, if you just want to catch up a little bit later on, we always upload the show onto YouTube through the Soul Archive. Now we've had some orders for print on the Soul Archive. Actually, Paul Lawton has ordered a print, and he said he's got his email address wrong. He says he's put Phil Lawton instead of Paul Lawton. Not to worry.
He gets the name wrong.
He's got his own name wrong. Don't worry about it, Paul. We'll sort that out on our end. Thank you for supporting the Soul Archive. And just a reminder, we are not cashing in on this. All the profits that we make through the Soul Archive print, and we're soon to have some great t-shirt designs coming your way as well. For sure. All of the money goes back into the project, 100%. Every penny we make goes back into the website and back into developing this idea of doing archive and exhibition and doing videography, presentations, all about the soul scene, telling your story to the world. Not lazy journalists like we've had before with the likes of all the documentaries and really bad press that we get on the soul scene. We're going to tell the story from the people's story, the people who make the scene. Going to tell your story with the Soul Archive. So all the money from the print goes back into that, and we'll probably, I can't count how many prints we've got left now, but I reckon we've only got 4 or 5 of each framed prints still available. So anyway, back to the music. Ruby Andrews. I hope you're enjoying the show tonight. Tuesday Night Soul through till 9 o'clock. 20 minutes left. Lawton said he was too busy eating his tea at the same time. That's why he got his name wrong. we've had a comment in, Charlotte, from Robert Reynolds, who's just put, will you ever have a show in a venue? And then he's put in brackets, like Wigan Casino. That would be the dream come true. Well, for that matter of fact, we do actually do an all-nighter. We do an all-nighter every year, don't we?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest all-nighters in the country, if not the world, and I don't know, it's pilgrimage. Is that the right word?
Yeah. Everybody makes the journey to our all-nighter. Not blowing our own trumpet, but everybody really does.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We get over 800 people in every year at the Empire Soul All-Nighter.
We put our blood, sweat and tears into that venue, and that event, it's non-stop promoting to fill a venue like that, and to get people to travel all the way to Wigan. You know, we've had young people travel from Russia, Singapore. I think Emma's tuned in tonight as well. We've got, you know, Australia, you know, America. Everyone comes and travels for this one event, because I don't know, I just think you just know you're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
So yeah, we do have a live event. Unfortunately, this year it's not happening because of the coronavirus situation. But next year is the Empire Soul All-Nighter, 18th of September 2021. Tickets are now available, and as well as the Empire Soul All-Nighter, we also run the Bury Town Hall All-Nighter as well, alongside Barry Malidi and Simon Ingram. So yes, we do have 2 events that we DJ in as well. So
but I think that's a great shout. We do that one time. Sorry.
We should do a live stream from a venue.
You got me bound to you, baby. Got me heart and soul. You got me, oh yes you do, in complete control. But if loving you makes me a prisoner, then a prisoner I'll remain. 'Cause you got me, oh yes you got me, all wrapped up in chains. Get me in body chains, you got me. You got me in body chains, you got me, baby. You got me in body chains, you got me. You got me in body chains, you got me, baby. Oh! Yeah. Let me tell y'all something here now. Everything good to you ain't good for you. And oh no, the day that I met you, it became a lane. I knew with just one kiss that without you I would sing. Your love gave me strength like steel. It was something really great. You placed it all around like a chain, baby. I can't escape. You got me in body chains. You got me. You got me in body chains. You got me, baby. You got me in body chains. You got me. You got me in body chains. You got me, baby. Yeah. Listen here. Let me tell y'all the woman that hurt my heart. And yes she did. But if loving you makes me a prisoner, then a prisoner I'll remain. You got me, all wrapped up in chains. Got me in body chains. Listen, baby, I'm in chains in my mind. I'm in chains.
Soul Master, Mr. Eddie Parker from Detroit.
I'm in chains.
Body Chains.
My soul, you got control. Oh,
There's a few comments coming in asking where people can buy Empire Soul All-Nighter tickets. I previously said in this show, you can either get them from myself directly on Facebook, or you can get them from Charlotte on Facebook. So Jordan Wilson or Charlotte Hindley on Facebook, you can get Empire Soul All-Nighters. Just feel free to send us a personal message. Playing loads of MD Records releases tonight, and this is one of them. listen to this break now. Oh, Tom Sermons. That comment's just made us both laugh at it. Tom Sermons just put, you can tell the difference in the age. You two can sit there for 2 hours without a visit to the toilet. Well, it's nearly that time again. 10 minutes to go until 9 o'clock when we call it an end. But before that, here's Carolyn Crawford.
Ready or not, here comes love, yeah. There you are, and here I am. Ooh, suddenly it's so heavenly. It's a new kind of feeling. This new kind of feeling has come along, yeah, has come along. Ready or not, love is here, yeah. We can't run and we can't hide. Oh no, something has happened to our hearts. A new kind of feeling, wonderful, glorious feeling. Love has come along, yeah, has come along. Hey now here comes love. Hey now here comes love. Hey now here comes love. Here comes love. Ready or not, love is here. Ooh, yeah. Stretching its arms to you and me. We've been blessed with this happiness. It's a new kind of feeling. Wonderful, glorious feeling. Love has come along.
Yeah, there we go, Carolyn Crawford. Such a lovely lady as well, always interacting on Facebook with all the soul fans. Ready or not, here comes love. Right, just over 5 minutes to go until it's that time again where we say our goodbyes. And Lynn Wooden, thank you for reminding me to pull out the track. As every week, if it wasn't for you, I think I'd just get caught in a world of my own. So thank you to Lynn for reminding me to pull out the ending track. Right, I'm going to play this. It's something that I had ready for today and I've totally forgot to play it. If anybody's aware that over the last few years I've been playing a track by Gwen Owens called You Better Wake Up. I've been playing it on at all-nighters over the last few years, and it's a track that is unissued from Studio Master Tape. Well, when I've been buying the Studio Master Tapes recently from the Don Davis auctions, we discovered another version of this great track. So this is an unissued Detroit track which I'm going to play you. So 2.5 minutes, but unfortunately I'm not going to play it all for obvious reasons. Naughty bootleggers out there, but I hope you enjoy this unissued Detroit track. A different version to the one that we've been playing out at our Bury Town Hall all-nighters.
Turn your back on the one who really needs you. Oh yes you do. All the promises that you don't keep, yeah, will never get the best of me. So you better wake up before we break up. Ooh, before you lose me, yeah. You better wake up. You treat me like a toy that seems left up on a shelf. Oh yes you do. And then you tell me I can love anybody else. Hey, 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 hey. You better hurry up and realize, yeah, it's just
Unissued
open
Detroit Soul, You Better Wake Up. Discovered on Studio Master Tape, Reel to Reel.
before you lose.
A Tuesday Night Soul exclusive from Jordan and Charlotte and the Soul Archive.
You always got to see me when you're running out of food. Oh yes you do. And then time after time you break our golden rule. But your part-time love won't do. You think I can get over you. You better wake up before we break up.
Yeah, incredible sounds that. Now we've got around 4 or 5 versions from the Studio Master Tape of that great record, but that one we think is Thelma Hopkins and You Better Wake Up. She was a backing singer basically at Golden World Records in Detroit, discovered on a studio reel-to-reel master tape. Now it's been a great show. I don't know if you want to say any goodbyes, Charlotte, whilst I get this track ready.
Get that track ready. Massive thank you to everyone who continuously supports us, shares the live stream, comments and just interacts with us and just makes our Tuesday night ever so better, and everyone who's gone on this journey with us for the Soul Archive and everything else. We've had so many opportunities during lockdown, which is just so bizarre. We're so lucky to...
It's been amazing.
Yeah, just...
And if it wasn't for you guys listening in every week and showing your support, we're just happy to be here to play you the music and just to keep in touch with everybody through the brilliant, you know, what would we do without the internet? It's total madness, but it's that time again. And this is Bessie Banks.
And since you gotta go, oh, you had better go now. Go now, go now, go now. Before you see me cry.
A big thank you to Tom Sermons, Richard Dunn, Jane Shevlock, Kaz Knowles,
Anton Lyons, thanks again for supporting us. We've got Julie and John, thank you again for tuning in.
Thank you D. Waltz.
We've got Beverly Smart.
Thank you Beverly for tuning in as always.
I'm still in love.
Thank you Clive.
Love with you now. We've already said.
Thank you, Max Perry. Thank you, Lynn Wooding. Always listening in, Lynn. Thank you.
I don't wanna see you go, but
Thank you, Jerry Jenkinson.
better go now.
Gary Jenkinson, should I say?
Thank you, Wolfgang, all the way from Germany, who tunes in every week again. Mike Horton, thank you for being so supportive. Emma, is it not bedtime for you? All the way in Singapore.
Thank you, Emma. Thank you, David Harris. Me.
That you really don't want to see it in this way now.
Thank you, Steph Dawn. Thank you, Tori.
Just say,
Thank you, Angie.
darling, I wouldn't have to keep on
We've
living.
got Ali, we've got Vivian. Thanks again. We hope you all have a lovely evening.
Thank you, Zoe Smith. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Steve Johnson. Look after yourself, mate. We'll catch up soon.
Thank you, Becky Joes. Trish Coombs, thank you.
Thank you and good night Thank you for joining us for another episode of the Soul Archive. We'll see you next week. Remember, you can always catch up on YouTube following the Soul Archive. Good night and thank you.
Night night.